Not gonna lie, my car is kind of running on fumes right now. So I'm at over a quarter of a tank of gas. I don't know if I can't really see the camera, so maybe you can see that. But I'm at over a quarter of a tank of gas. I think that'll make it, but also I don't think that's 100% right. I think once I start going, it'll drop quick and then go to like the exact point it's actually at. So I think I'm actually a little under a quarter of a tank. No money in bank account. Your boy is broke as fuck. I ain't got no money in my bank account, nothing savings, checkings, nothing. Nope, nada. As you can tell, maybe, but we said fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. So, yeah. It's looking promising. I think we'll make it. I don't think we have to worry that much, but we gotta figure out something. I don't know if my dad can give me money or something. Like, I don't know. It's pretty fucking bad right now. I'm gonna be honest. I'm really pissed. I'm trying not to tweak out right now. My stepmom went into the safe where I keep my social security card or whatever, and wasn't in there. So as you can tell, that's a pretty big fucking problem, right? Then, as she's saying that, I kind of remember, and I think it's in my wallet, right? Not that big of a deal. It's in your wallet, it's fine. Here's the problem. One, I don't have my wallet on me. Two, I don't fucking know where my wallet is. I don't know where it went. Literally, I would think it's in my car, but I've torn apart my car looking for it. But last night, there's noisy, doing shit all last night, keeping me up while I'm trying to sleep. And granted, they were told to go work then and stuff, and that's their job, but it's just like inconvenient. I'm not blaming them. I mean, I am, but I'm not. It's just inconvenient, right? It's just bad timing, but it's not particularly their fault. But you know, it's just bad timing. They're doing their work, which is just really loud, and they have to have the lights on, so obviously they can see what they're doing. But so I went to go sleep in my car last night, and I slept in here for like about an hour. And I took my wallet and keys just in case. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna stay in here the rest of the night, because I don't know how long they're gonna work in there. I don't know if I'm gonna wake up to go back inside, right? So I just kept my wallet and keys in here, just get ready, my boots. So I'm like mostly ready in the morning if I do like fully sleep in here. But yeah. There's like on my passenger seat, I can't show you because I can't turn the camera over there, but in my passenger seat, there's a pouch in the back of the seat, and I vividly remember putting my keys and wallet on the pouch, not on the pouch, in the pouch, so that I wouldn't lose it, and I still fucking lost it, because I'm a fucking dumbass. So I still lost it, and now, it would have been really annoying to try to get another ID and get my Viridian card and shit, right? That's already annoying. Now it's gonna be butt fucking impossible. If I completely lost my wallet, my shit is gonna be completely fucking impossible to get back, because I don't fucking exist without that piece of paper. Like, this shit's ridiculous. Like, you may as well just get a fucking printer and just imprint this numbers on your fucking wrist like you're a Jew, and just call that fine. Because without your social security number, you don't fucking exist. Like, you're not a human being. You don't exist. You're nothing to the world, and you can't do shit if you don't have your social security number, basically. I really hope I just pull up and it's just like in the grass or something, or in the kitchen. I don't know. I couldn't find it this morning. I didn't look too insanely hard in the kitchen, but I don't know. But alright. See you guys. Love ya. Peace. Well, boys, we're home. I just looked outside, looked in the kitchen. I couldn't find it, dude. I couldn't find the fucking wallet, guys. This is what I would say if I had a different dimension, boys. What I would say in a different dimension. If we weren't in this dimension is what I would say. But luckily, we ain't in that dimension. Luckily, I found it laying just in the grass. Who would guess? I think what happened is when I went to go back inside, I grabbed my keys as well. And I think I was so tired that I think I grabbed my keys, blanket, and pillow, and I just had it in my hand. I didn't have my pocket. And so, like, when I grabbed all the stuff, it kind of just, like, fell. Or maybe it fell out of my pocket. I don't know. But it was literally just laying in the grass. So, the cards and stuff were perfectly fine. Thank God, dude. Don't get me wrong. I know there's been a lot of complaining in the video. It's more so just, like, description. Just kind of, like, telling y'all about my day and stuff like that. I don't really know what else. It's not been the most perfect week. Well, the week's not even over yet, so it's not been the most perfect week, so I just kind of describing what's happening, but it's really not been that bad. Like, really, to be completely honest, it's really not been that bad. But if I lost that, that'd be really fucking bad, because like I said just a second ago, or I guess literally just a minute and 40 seconds ago, is yeah, if I lost that, I would have been cooked. I would have been so cooked. We're home. I gotta do all this stuff with Venmo, then I can shower. Then yeah, I gotta do that stuff with Venmo tonight. I didn't edit day 1, so I should edit day 1 and day 2 now, since it's day 3. So I don't know, I got some stuff to do. I haven't gone inside yet, actually. I lied when I completely lied when I said that. I didn't go inside at all. I have no clue. So they're not parked out front. The dumpster's still there, but I think we gotta, like, call someone else to take that. I don't think that's their dumpster. I think it's the city. So they could be done. We do have to paint. So my stepmom's not here, so maybe that's what she went to go do, is to go buy paint. Oh, man, all we gotta do is paint. I don't know how to, like, I mean, I would assume it's not that hard to fucking paint, but I could learn how to paint. We could just get that shit done quick, knocked out, let it all dry, and maybe I can sleep in a bed. Maybe I can just sleep in my bed tonight. Instead of my fucking car. That would be lovely. Alright, bye-bye. I'll give you whatever update later today. I don't know when, so. Or I'll see you tomorrow morning. So, bye-bye. You'll know before I do, obviously. So, alright, bye, love you. You know what? Let's start this off with this. I got some pretty good sleep last night. I only got, I think it was 6 hours. I think I only got 6 hours. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. I've had worse, and I've had to go to school, track practice, and then archery practice, and then go lift afterwards. So it'll be all right. I mean, school's way easier than this, but today also, this is no. Today should be really easy. I think it's gonna be kind of boring, but because like the last 3 days, it was kind of quote unquote fun as work's gonna be realistically, but you know, it's still fun. But I was able to like go around and do like a little bit of everything to help people, like do stuff. So I'm not just sitting there doing one thing for 8 hours like this. My coworker, she did like the U-Haul print, like stamping for 8 hours. I'm just like, I'd get so bored. Like, I don't know. I think I said that on I think it was day 2. I don't know. But I was like, I'd get so bored just doing the same thing every time. I don't really want to do that. I want to help. I don't mind doing something. I just want to like go around and help everybody that is like a 2-person station. But I kind of suck at updates, to be honest. Last night they still had to work on the house more, on the ceiling, and they were gonna scrape stuff. So there's a car pulling in right next to me. Don't worry about that. But they saw to scrape stuff on the ceiling. So I went to go to Jacob's house last night because I wanted to actually get some sleep in. I didn't get an insane amount of sleep or a full 8 hours, but those 6 hours of sleep was so good. I got to sleep in a bed on my, it was so nice. I didn't sleep on a couch that was in the living room that was all dusty. It's not like if I rolled over too fast I get dust in my eyes. Alright, that's enough complaining. But point is W Jacob and W Jacob's mom for letting me sleep over. I wish I could have talked to Jacob and Layla more, but I didn't have the time. I had to go sleep. So Jacob, if you watch, you watch all my videos, but if you watch to this point, W, thank you so much. And also, this is why Jacob's #1 best friend, also Jared, but Jacob gave me 20 bucks, which was just enough money to get to Reedland in my mom's house. I didn't use all 20, but I needed gas. Remember how I was running on fumes yesterday? Well, obviously you remember that was like 5 seconds for you. But I was running on fumes yesterday, so that $5, and then now I think I used 10. So that $10 was able to get me to my mom's and back and stuff. And so then I could go get more money, because I have money in my Venmo. I just couldn't use any of it because I don't think I updated this. We said this, but I found my wallet. I remember that, but I went to go use the QR code or whatever scanner to pay with Venmo without the card, and it said, yeah, well, unfortunately the cashier was like, no, sorry, that doesn't work. We tried it. We literally tried it. Like, she was like, nah, it doesn't work. I was like, damn it, dude, that's unfortunate, because I was basically running on fucking fumes. I was like hovering over E, so when I got to Jacob's house, I had to get some money. So W Jacob. But since I stayed the night at his house, I forgot lunch again. So it seems like it's gonna be cigarettes and caffeine. Lifting off Red Bull and Marlboro Red. Fucking neck is red and my collar blue, my neck is red. Been working like a dog just to keep my family fed. Living off cigarettes, living off energy drinks and Marlboro Red. So, I'm just so happy that I got to sleep in a bed last night. That's like such a great shining moment of my day. But I gotta go in like 10 minutes, so I gotta go fix my hair. Not that it matters too much, I already came to the factory, but I gotta wash my hair. I'm gonna be honest, when I get home, I need a shower, because the reason why I don't usually shower right away when I get home is because they're still working in the house, so it gets so dusty when they work inside the house, and so I can't really, I mean, I can take a shower, but I mean, I'm just gonna get dusty right away again anyways. So I don't usually take a shower until they leave, and last night they didn't leave the whole time that I was there or whatever. So yeah, all right, I gotta go. Peace, love y'all, boys. Oh my god, it's so good. Well, I can't physically see you, but it's so good to see y'all. Oh my god. I can't wait to go home and go take a shower. Sounds nice. I really hope it's not really dusty. Remember how I said like a couple seconds ago for you, how it was gonna be a very boring and long and slow day today, because I'm gonna do one thing and one thing only the whole time? God, I think today might have been the worst day, baby, because the other days I've just been doing like other things, like helping other people and stuff like that, and jumping around between each die, which like each die here means like each machine. So I've been jumping around between each die, helping people So then I had like a little bit different, like this to learn as well, but this like, so I'm doing something different all the time. But nah, so I don't know if I would assume some people would, maybe, if you're still even watching this video. You know, like a wood planer or whatever, you just like push it through, like you push your piece of wood through and it just like brings down the thickness of the wood. That's like the whole point of it is. So basically what me and my coworker did all day today was instead of it like planing the metal down and like to reduce the thickness, what we did the whole day was it has a brush on the inside, so it like scrapes away all the stuff, and it takes like a millionth, like so 0.003 like thickness off technically, so it does take some off, but like a millionth of I'm pretty sure that's what that would be, because it goes hundredths, thousandths, and a millionth when you do decimals. I don't think there isn't a tenths. It's weirdly, I'm pretty sure it's weird like that, right? Am I dumb? There's a reason why I didn't go to college. Am I done? I'm pretty sure decimal places, they skip. They don't say, like, obviously you can have 0.1, but 0.1 would be 100th of something. I think, right? That's how that is, right? And then 0.01 would be 1,000th. And then 0.001 would be a millionth, right? Yes? No? I don't know. Okay, my point is that's what we did all day was, that's what my point is, I got a little sidetracked. My point is that we just did the same thing for about 7 hours, and then the last hour we did some stamping because we got done with it all. I think tomorrow we're gonna have to do a lot of the same stuff because there's like another part that's very similar to that, similar to what we just did. So we'll do the exact same thing, but there's a part that's very similar. It's just like the grooves are different. Basically, I think the part what we did today is like in a U-Haul where you like on the floor, you can have like slots and you slide things through like something. I think I have no fucking clue what it was. I don't know. I don't need to know what it is. I just need to know the part number and what I need to do with it. I don't know. That's not my job. Like, but I'm not really tired because, like I said, it's really easy. Like, oh, sorry, getting a little close. Sorry. Like I said, it's very easy. It was not hard to do. My feet fucking hurt. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's been a lot of bitching. This whole video is just me bitching. Fuck me. My feet hurt. I think Thursday next week when I get my paycheck, I'm gonna buy a capture card because I've needed that for a long time so I can make some different kind of videos. I got like a white head right there. Okay, I think I got it. I mean, I got acne everywhere and black facing does not really help, but I'm gonna get a capture card. I might get insoles for my feet, like purple mattress type shit for my boots, because that would be a godsend. Like I don't know, it just sucks. Which I understand. No matter what job you have, it's always gonna be like that. But so everyone knows that. But damn, bro, I'm used to playing Apex, brothers. I'm used to playing Apex. I ain't cut out for all this shit. Fuck this, bro. I'm supposed to be top 7% in rivals. I'm supposed to be like on the GM grind on support on what's it called? On Overwatch. I'm supposed to be trying to hit diamond again in Apex. Like, I ain't cut out for all this shit. I'm supposed to be playing horror games. It's October. I'm supposed to be playing horror games, bro. Making videos on that. Fuck all this. I think that's what my next video will be. Actually, I know what my next video will be. I'm not gonna tell you what it is because I was working on it, but since now we don't have internet at the house, it's kind of hard to work on it. That's why I'm doing this instead. I didn't plan on making this video, but I'm gonna do this instead because I'm gonna try getting all the editing done for this video done in one day. Should be easy. All right, that's enough yapping. I want to go home. So, goodbye. See you later. Okay, I have to do this really quick because my phone's at 2%. But earlier this morning, I was running a little late, so that's the reason why I didn't record anything this morning. It's because I had to run in and I barely made it on time, and I'm not gonna fuck up the chance I'm making 19 an hour because I was trying to get my boots on. So that would be the reason why for that. And then today we just I ran around, helped people, a lot more fun today. Had a meeting today, had a little pizza party today at 11. That was fun. The present is boring ass presentation, but at least it got me a longer lunch break, and I got pizza. Oh shit, I left my lunch in the fridge. I'm not going back in there for that. Fuck that. I don't care. Whatever, I left it in there. Maybe it'll be on there Monday. If it's not, then that is okay. Yeah, so my phone's at 2%. So what else? I ran through Epic today, which is the online stuff, so then I can do all that and put like the stickers on the finished product, so when we get done wrapping it and stuff like that. I don't know. I really hope when I go home today, all the shit's done. And if it's not done today, then at least tomorrow. I don't know. I really don't want to spend my whole fucking weekend. If it's done, I'm going to stay home this weekend and stuff. But Jacob wants me to hang out with him, and if it's not done, then I'm gonna go drinking this weekend. I guess I'm gonna go get hydrated this weekend because I'm not gonna spend the whole fucking weekend in the kitchen on a couch after my first full week of doing shit. And then last night, I asked how much longer is it gonna take because the last 2 days, they said that they both said, especially my stepmom said that they'd be done soon, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't think they're gonna be done soon. I think it's gonna still go up into the weekend. And they tore out the carpet because we need to get new carpet, and obviously we can't buy that right now because we just got the whole living room done, so that's fine. But my stepmom just tried saying that that's gonna take a couple of months. It's fine. But she also, with that, said that my bed was gonna be upstairs the whole time, and I was gonna have to sleep on the couch in the living room. And I'm like, I didn't tell her, but in my mind, I'm like, fuck no, I'm not doing that. You got me fucked up. I'm gonna go back to my mom's. I'm not gonna go to work and then still sleep in a fucking couch the whole time. Like, if it was only a couple more days, sure, fine, whatever. But I'm not gonna, for the next couple months, sleep on a fucking couch. Like, if I have the option to, which I do, and I'm fortunate enough, some other people are not fortunate enough, but I'm fortunate enough to have the option to sleep in a bed, and I'm going to sleep in a bed than sleep on a couch for the next couple of fucking months if I have work. So yeah, no, fuck that shit. So yeah. Oh, my teeth are yellow. I should not use. Also, I think I'm borderline black facing. Okay, this has been almost 4 minutes long, a lot longer than I wanted it to be, but okay, I have to go. Bye-bye. My phone's about at 1%. All right, boys. It's been a couple of days, to be honest. I haven't been keeping up with much updates. I do need to take a picture of the house before it gets fully painted. All the walls are done, mudding, textured, everything, ceiling, stuff like that. I'm dirty, oily. I haven't showered yet today. Yeah, ew, say all you want. I understand it's gross, okay? You don't need to tell me. I know it's gross. But, so see, since I have dinner plans, I understand I'm gross. But today is Thursday, blah, 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 whatever day. Today's Thursday though, October something. But we got our first paycheck, boys. Some people are scared, or I mean not scared, but aren't comfortable with saying how much money they made. I don't care. I'm not saying I make more money than there's probably a lot of people that make a lot more money than I do. I'll tell you that much. After taxes, I made $603. Put 50% of that into my savings to go towards a house or apartment, but I think Jacob wants to get a small house to move out in a year or two. So, but I went to Walmart earlier today, literally like an hour or two ago, and I bought these. I didn't drop my phone, you did. I bought these little insoles for my shoes so my feet don't hurt so fucking. Jesus, I suck at this, and I'm covering the camera. All right, eventually I'll learn how to do this and actually stare at the camera. But I bought insoles for my shoes and my boots. You just cut it to length because my feet hurt and I'm tired of that. So hopefully that helps. They're not supposed to be. They're not supposed to absorb heat. And then I bought a knife because I was using everyone else's knife, so I bought a box knife. There's one blade in there. I don't think I'll need to buy a blade anytime soon because I won't use it an insane amount, but I'll definitely have to use it, and it's nice to have my own. I'm trying not to. There we go. Sure, that works. And then I bought something really cool, and I'm so excited and I'm so happy, and this thing is really cool. It's a box. I bought a box, guys, I bought a box. Okay, so if you know what this is, congrats. You're smarter than most people about recording and stuff like this. Most people probably won't know what this is. If you know the symbol, this is Elgato, which Elgato makes filming, recording things, right? Like cameras, stuff like that. So this is a capture card. What this does is, basically, to dumb it down, is I can open OBS, so my recording and I also streaming. Hopefully we'll figure that all out. First I have to get my room back in the first place, because as of recording this, I still don't have my room. But I can use this to record and stream on my Steam Deck, and it record my Xbox. And theoretically, it should make it so then you guys can hear game chat, and people won't have to include party audio through Xbox, because I won't be streaming through Xbox. I'll be streaming through OBS straight into Twitch through Streamlabs or whatever. That's an insane glare. Let me hold it with here. We'll just continue to do this with Streamlabs or anything like that. So we have this first step into making the videos 10 times better. One thing I also need to do is simply just learn how to use Adobe, because I know it. So right now I'm using CapCut, and what I do is I take all of my. What I do is I go to Twitch. Also, by the way, I'll probably put a timestamp if you want to skip this nerd part. What I do for people that, I mean, obviously I'm not insanely big, but just for my tips, and this is probably a very roundabout way of doing things, but this is how I do it. What I do, since I don't have a capture card or anything like that, when I'm streaming on my Xbox, because I get better frames and stuff like that, what I'll do is I've said that like 8 times. I go to Twitch, and I go into like the actual web browser of Twitch and like manager and stuff like that, and I will go in there and go into my stream, and I will make a highlight, and I would download that highlight, transfer the highlight through Google Drive, and then download it through Google Drive onto my onto my phone, because I know how to edit and stuff on my phone version of CapCut. and that's the only way I know how to do that. So that's what I've been using this whole time for all these videos, and to edit this video too. So yeah, so I've been doing that, and I do know and I do understand that Adobe is like the Cadillac. Not even Adobe Pro. Adobe is like, I've heard and I've looked in there, is like the Cadillac is really good editing software, especially for free. You get a lot for free, but and it's 10 times better than CapCut, just by looking in what I've heard. But the only reason why I haven't been using that is because I would have to relearn how to edit, basically. So I'd have to relearn how to do it, and then it seems like the PC version of editing stuff seems a lot harder and kind of more finicky, especially off the bat, because on my phone I can just like pinch things and move stuff with my fingers and stuff like that, where I have to click on certain things, push certain keys, stuff like that. So obviously if you know the software, it's probably not that hard, but I'd have to learn how to do that, which would take time. But I should probably do that since I'm getting all these new toys and trinkets that make things better. This is the number one thing I had to get before I bought anything. Eventually I'm gonna buy a microphone, like a stand mic, so it's not that, but I don't know if I might buy that and my webcam, I might buy that and my webcam at the same time, because right now I have a very shitty webcam. Literally the webcam I have right now is the webcam I have at work when they have like the facial recognition to make sure like see it's you clocking out. So it records at 720p for those that most people probably know, but those that don't know, 720p means 720 pixels. So each image, so there's 30, and then it's also 30 frames per second. So every second there's 30 pictures basically, and each picture, technically, quote unquote, only has 720 pixels. So it looks not as great. My phone, I'm pretty sure records at, I'm almost positive, yeah, my phone can record at 4K, so 4,000 pixels. Right. So my phone has better recording quality than my webcam right now. So I took some pictures. I'm gonna go do some more research on these webcams I'll buy in next week or two that I've looked at that record. I looked at 2 different ones, at least in the store. I'm gonna look online through Amazon for the other ones, maybe cheaper, but I looked at those 2 things, and they record at 1080p, both recorded at 1080p and 60 frames per second. So right now my current webcam records at 720p at 30 frames per second, and the webcams I'm looking at currently would record at 1080p with 60 frames per second, and hopefully wouldn't be delayed. But also, one thing is that it might not, I don't think my webcam will actually be delayed anymore, because I think that's just something to do with Xbox, and it processes it like through its streaming, because it has to go through the Xbox and then go through their streaming thing, and then go to to Twitch, and then Twitch has their own. So I think it's just multiple delays piled up on top of each other, because I've recorded a horror game video and my mic and stuff wasn't delayed when I recorded the intro, and the intros I have done have been used through OBS, and my camera's not delayed. So my camera will not look better, but it will not be off anymore, which will be very nice, because that's been very annoying for me when I've gone back. Sometimes in the TikToks I'll edit that and try to make it sync, but that's still annoying to do and unnecessary. So no, I haven't done that all the time. So yeah, but I don't know, that's been a lot of blabbing. I'm just really excited that 1, I have money, so I can actually get to work and have gas and not have to worry about it. 2, this little white box, by the way, I don't even think I said, so I probably shouldn't touch it so much because my hands are dirty. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but my hands are pretty dirty. This was, what was this, 104, well, after tax and everything, it was $158, okay? this was $158. This little black box. No. My fucking colorblind. This white box was $158. Yeah, so. In the webcam I was looking, and the other, other Elgato capture card that I was looking at was $250. Which I think that, I didn't fully look at it, but that works for everything. This says it works for Xbox and stuff like that, and I asked him if it would work through my Steam Deck on the OBS and stuff, and he said, yeah, it should work perfectly fine. I did keep the receipt, and I'm going to keep the box just in case it doesn't, but I will, so then I can return it if I have to, but yeah, no. This was $158, and the other one I was looking at was $255 or something like that, $250 something, and I think it's because it's got more outlets for more things, and but they both record, but they both work and have the capacity for, maybe that one had 4K, but I'm pretty sure both of them have the capacity for 1080p and 60 frames per second, so I don't know. But also I want to get a quick rant. I want to get a webcam for better stream quality, and then I want to get maybe a better mic, like a stand mic or a boom arm mic, for better audio quality for you guys, so then it makes things for you guys better. But then eventually I would like to get a monitor, a good monitor, so I can see things, and I can still see things, but it'll just look nicer. Mine's pretty boxy right now too anyways. And then buy a PC. PC would be the last thing I buy for this, and I want to get, not top of the line PC obviously, because I'm not saving up for that long, but I want to get a moderately pretty good PC so then I can stream off of it and play games and stuff like that, and have the ability to do things, so that Linux does not work with on Steam Deck. So yeah, basically this whole update was that I spent a lot of money, and I'm just really excited and I'm really happy, and I had to tell somebody that I got this. But this little white box does not look like $138, but I promise you it will be worth every penny. It's definitely worth. I don't make money off my YouTube videos, but God, it's just fun. It's just fun to make YouTube videos, even if people think they're dog shit. And I think they could definitely obviously be better, but I've gotten better and improved literally over months and learned new things on CapCut. So, but I'm gonna end it. I'm super oily. I keep looking at it in the camera. I'm not very self-conscious of my appearance 90% of the time, but God damn, this looks bad. This like, oh my God. I look like a horse sweating in church right now, bro. Like, it's bad. My acne, oil. I got dinner plans. I don't know, bro. Alright. That's it, though. Hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe I'll talk to you again. I'll probably put an outro. Maybe this is the outro. If this is the outro, well, love you. Peace. I don't know what this is. This could be the outro. This could be the middle of the video. I don't know. But, alright. Goodbye, guys. Love you. Okay, boys. This is gonna be the last update of the vlog. The vlog's done. There's not much more to update. I mean, I would get up and show you my room and stuff right now, but if you can hear that heavy breathing, what do you think, Flex? That feel good. He's a good boy. Yeah. He's a good boy, Flexi. And then Thor's licking his nuts on my bed. That's fun. You know, we're watching good old Jacksepticeye editing, you know, having the background noise. But, boys, it's been the last 2 weeks. It's been multiple days since the last update, and now my dogs are freaking out. But yeah, no, it's been a while, but it's been a crazy week. But they are freaking out. I don't know if you can hear that, but I don't know. This is my room for now, And then there's a little sneak peek. I don't know if you can see it because I can't see my screen when I do that. But there's a little sneak peek on the next Let's Play that I'm gonna do at some point eventually. I don't know when, but I do know that this is the last update. I've said that like 4 times already, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you actually liked the video if you even watched to the end of this video to this point, but alright. Goodbye, y'all.